Okay. They're jumping in.
Hey Deep,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Misbehaving as usual?
Oh yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, is this working?
We can do everything
It
around here.
it's working, it's working. Woohoo! Thank God I have options. Alright, there we go. Hello everybody out there in video land. This is On a Whim bringing you a Sunday late night with the gang. We already have some gang in here, which is good.
Yeah, we're the kind of gang that you don't want to meet in a dark alley.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
We'll hug you to death.
Not me. I'll kick you in the shins and take your money.
Right.
You don't know me very well, do you? I'm just a nasty old bitch. Come on. You gotta let me be a, crotchety old one, So, all right. It seems to be working. I guess I should check Twitch. Twitch is up. Mixer is up. Back to YouTube. Yep. Yeah, everybody's happy. Woohoo! So, Gary went to Merrillville, Indiana for a couple of days. Why, I don't know. The corn looks exactly the same.
Well, we spent all day yesterday in Chicago.
Oh, did you meet up with Mark?
No, no. My daughter's teacher for the last 3 years over in Australia was there. He stopped by because we said we could meet him there. And we spent the day with him. Went to the Field Museum and went to a local favorite, which is
Hello, Iskar.
apparently Portillo's.
Oh, God, yeah. Best beef around.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. They don't mess around in there. Like we're standing in line, and they're like, "We want 3 lines." Everybody split up and get into 3 lines because at the time there's only one. You one here, one here, one here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they wanted to get people through.
Oh, yeah.
And, damn good food. I had a Italian beef, Italian sausage combo, dipped, and
Oh,
cheese
excellent.
fries. And
Yep.
my daughter got a bacon cheeseburger.
Did you try their chocolate shake?
My daughter tried their chocolate shake. She didn't really care for it.
Oh, really?
She said it tastes like a vanilla shake that they just put a bunch of Hershey's syrup in. And so...
Well, that is a chocolate. That's how you make a chocolate shake, but okay.
Well, sometimes some places will actually have chocolate shake, with pre-mixed chocolate.
Yeah, no, they use real ice cream and Hershey's chocolate. It probably wasn't mixed quite well enough, but they're usually
right. I think that was a part of the problem because, like, with the straw clear at the bottom, you could taste basically the chocolate syrup.
Yep.
And I kind of mixed it up a little bit, and she wouldn't drink anymore, and I started drinking. I'm like, pretty good now. So,
yep.
I enjoyed the rest of it.
Yeah, you gotta watch them and tell them, hey, run that through the mixer again.
Right.
So they kind of give you a dirty look, but they'll do it. So, but yeah.
Well, yeah, they had already made up a shit ton of drinks off to the side, and they were just. I don't think they had any that were. I mean, maybe they were getting them like prepped ahead of time or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they'll put out 30 Cokes or something, because.
Right, they have quite the operation going. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're very, very well known in Chicago for some of the best hot dogs and whatnot that you can get. And
yeah, we went to the one out on Roosevelt, which I don't know if that's a good neighborhood, bad neighborhood, or whatever. But
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it felt fine.
Yeah.
But, we got out there and shit. They had so many people in the drive-through that they had people going out taking the orders while the people were still hadn't even made it around to the order window.
Yeah, they had the one that was literally across the street from where I lived. They would actually back out onto the main road. There'd be 60 cars in the line. Yeah. And God, the food was God. I love that place. Love the beefs, my favorite. And yes, Iskar, they are that fucking good. Portillo's. If you ever have a chance to go to Portillo's in the Chicagoland area, I promise you, you will think you died and went to heaven. So it's that good.
They actually had one in Maryville too. and we didn't make it to that one, but we noticed there was one there, and when we drove by it, they actually had people out, like, just directing traffic.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow, those people do some serious business.
Yeah, where I lived, the village used to keep bitching about it because you have to turn off the main road, which is Barrington Road, to this little side street to get in there. Well, if you can't turn, you just back up onto Barrington Road, which is the main drag. It's a 4-lane highway, and I'm not kidding. I go out, and I lived right across the street. It was easier for me to walk across the street than it was to, try to stop on my way home or something. So I go park my car and then walk across the street and go to Portillo's. So, yeah. But God, is it good. I miss it. Oh, do I miss it. So. Because out here in Arizona, they finally got a decent pizza place. But in general, it's most like you go get a hot dog and they say, yeah, Chicago-style hot dog. And I take one bite and go, this ain't Chicago-style.
Right,
exactly.
so...
Or they put shit on there that you don't put on a hot dog.
Right.
Like ketchup.
Yeah, we went, we were heading back to drop Josh off, which is the teacher. And I was like, well, it's still kind of early, it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. We're like, what else can we do? I mean, obviously there's a lot to do in Chicago, but,
no.
we didn't want to have to find a place to park and, all that kind of stuff. So we're just kind of looking for just anything we can just kind of randomly go do. And, that'd be fairly easy. It was like, you want to go see Wrigley Field? And he's like, yeah, that's where the Cubs play, right? And I'm like, yeah.
Jerry, I thought you were on
there.
vacation.
We got back early.
What happened? Is everything okay?
Oh, no, everything's fine. We just decided to leave early.
Oh, he couldn't afford to miss Sunday late night is what it is. Come on.
That's what it is.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. He came all the way back to being Sunday late night with the gang.
That's exactly right.
See? I knew it. I knew it. Can't pass it up. Well, I guess I've gone through... I don't know. I thought I went all the way through this place, but, well, maybe not.
So we drove up by Wrigley Field.
Hey, Cody.
Hadn't anticipated the fact that... And looked ahead the fact of whether or not the Cubs were playing.
Right.
And they just finished, so we had to deal with all that.
Oh, God. And, yeah.
But we got... like 2 blocks away, which would have been nice if it wouldn't have been a game day, or if they would have been away, because we obviously could have drove right by the stadium. But it was like, well, as we turned, I don't even remember which street we turned on, but we couldn't. They had the roadblock; you couldn't go down by Wrigley.
Yeah, that's
so we had to turn off, and
that's Clark Street.
Right, and we turned on to
Addison.
From Clark to. Well, we were on Addison, and we turned on to Clark.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And went basically up north of the stadium and came around from the backside.
Oh, yeah.
And then, well, once we came up around the backside, then it was like, well, we might as well head back. So we punched the stuff back in to go back to his hotel, which is like a block away from Willis Tower, and formerly Sears Tower. And I was happy to know that because when it took us up there, it had us to get on like 294 to head up there.
Yeah.
And well, I was happy to know that it put us over on Lakeshore Drive, because I was like, well, at least we have a little bit of a scenic drive, down through here. So that was kind of nice. Yeah,
right. Lakeshore Drive is a beautiful drive. It's not too busy.
Right.
You're going to be rubbernecking, the whole trip, so.
Right. It was kind of funny because he's like, oh, maybe I'll go do the observation deck on Willis Tower. And we drove by, and there was a line that went like a block and a half, 2 blocks. He goes, maybe not tonight. I'll go in the morning or something. So, yeah, he wasn't about ready to stand out in line. It was pretty busy downtown. I mean, like, fucking people walking everywhere.
Well, it is a tourist attraction, I mean, that's Chicago.
Right, and it was just like everywhere. And we kind of somewhat regretted not setting up to go get on do one of the tour buses, with the double decker.
Right.
That would have been kind of a neat thing to do, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. My daughter and I were originally, we thought today we would have gone and went to the Legoland and go check that out, but come to find out, it was clear on the opposite side of Chicago from where we were staying in Maryville.
Right.
And it was like that's going to be an hour and a half drive just to get over there. And by the time, you know, paying all the toll road and everything else, is like, yeah, it's, you know, no.
It's hard to justify.
Right, it's exactly right. So it was, and it was funny because I punched it in, and it was like, you know, it said like an hour and 10 minutes. I'm like, there's no way it's going to be an hour and 10 minutes. Nothing went right on time. You know, anything that told us where we were going.
Right.
And then when we were leaving, one of the routes that had us take was up 355, and it takes you nearly right to it. And we were in the car for probably an hour and 10 minutes before we even got the turn off from I-80 to 355.
Yep.
It was like, this is the route it would have taken us, and we still would have had another 20 to 30 minute drive. Like, yeah, we would have still been fucking driving.
Yeah.
Cody, like, yeah,
Cody's asking you a question about where you built the gun store with the wire mesh. Wasn't that at
that was at
10 Pines?
Coastal Cottage.
Oh, Coastal Cottage?
Yeah, Coastal Cottage.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's
the one downfall with the mesh is
Sorry, guys, my audio got messed up there for a second.
Okay.
Oh, no problem. One downfall with the mesh, Cody, is that I could not use the vendor. I had to still walk out around to go talk to the vendor. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it has a great appearance, though. I mean, and how often you really need to go talk to the vendor.
You mean, wait, what do you mean? He won't talk to you, or you just, what?
Yeah, I couldn't even select him to talk to him.
Oh,
so.
cool. Wow. Maybe you need to use, there's a piece of that wire mesh that has a big hole in it. Maybe
that might help.
If you use that one, maybe, you know, just a thought.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that ain't getting me out.
Yeah, that's something to think about. So Denise, I made a comment on your review.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
I watched it yesterday, I think, when I was sitting last night, or
thank
maybe
you.
even Friday night when I was sitting in the hotel. I can't remember if it was this morning or Friday night. I didn't really watch much video yesterday. I may have when we first got back from our day, but my battery was dying in my phone, so I didn't watch a lot. But yeah, I watched it, and I read through all the comments and stuff. And
Everyone hates me now.
yeah, they don't hate you. They just don't. There's a lot of people that don't care for the thing.
Yeah, you noticed, huh?
Like, this is the worst thing ever. Really? I mean, the worst thing ever would be like they charge you to even turn it on, and then charge you for shit, right? They just give it to you. You have the choice to fucking buy something if you like what is available.
Right.
You know, to say that it's the worst thing ever, and it doesn't kill mods. It's not like all of a sudden, you know, you can't use mods anymore. So if you still want to use mods, then, you know, fucking use them. Stop being a piss baby whiner about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, buddy?
Mike! Hey, glad you can make it.
I'm sure poor little Cheyenne is confused about all this. She's like,
I just don't know what to say, so I'm just staying quiet.
What would you like to say? Would you like to tell us to all to bugger off, maybe?
No, I like you guys.
Oh, tell the truth.
Yeah.
You can't stand us.
Aw, yeah, Dee caught me.
Yeah, we knew it. We knew it.
Denise, you need to, like, kill all the chatting, the beeping.
Yeah,
It's all
really.
beeping.
I'm sorry. There's
No.
Tony. Is it coming through? I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Is she beeping again?
We talked about that the other night. Yeah, like somebody, one of your chats is
Yeah,
going up.
yeah, it's going crazy there.
Somebody, it looks like it's my room that's doing it.
Well, I did
Is it?
post a notice there that the
Oh, yeah.
How do I,
some places
Leave it on if you want. It's just
temporarily mute it? How do I do that? Whoops.
just right click on your thing and then go to notification settings.
Oh, hang on. Edit channel?
Yeah, no, just right click on your icon.
Oh, on my icon. I got you.
Right. for your channel, and then go to notification settings.
And then turn off notifications.
Oh, okay. Server notification settings, all messages. So I just unclick the box, right?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's telling you every time somebody is either doing anything, basically. So.
It's not letting me unclick it.
Are you sure you're in your server? Did you click on the right box?
Yeah, I'm clicking on all messages.
Yep. Are you in your server though? Is what I'm asking.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't know.
Go down to tell to click on nothing.
Oh, okay. Server notifications, nothing. Okay,
Right.
so that should work, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I can always change it back later. No big deal.
Right.
Yeah, if you want more beeping, yes, you can turn it back on. So.
I'm still hearing beeping.
So am I. Who is that?
It's, unless I did something wrong. I mean,
it could be a different channel too.
oh Lord, I have to go to each channel and do it.
Yeah. I do it as I become members of new channels. I just okay. I got tired of listening to the damn things beep all the time.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have any of that turned on at all. So.
I have all my notifications turned off.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, your cell phone, your cell phone will be going off all day at work.
Oh yeah, that'd be bad.
Well, that was part of the problem.
All
My phone kept going off, and it was just like, oh dear Lord.
Yeah, well, some people like that because it makes them feel important.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
My boss would hurt me if I did that and had my notifications on all day.
So let's see.
Oh, Iskar, you're gonna love it. Trust me. Either get a hot dog or the Italian beef, or a combo.
Yeah,
of course, a combo. They got a great meatball.
Combo.
Yeah, they got a great meatball sandwich too. But I like either the combo or just a straight Italian beef with green peppers. Man, I'm in like heaven with that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You know, it is so freaking good. Just unbelievable. So they supposedly have one out here now. I have to go find it. I don't know exactly where it is, but
They have a Portillo's out there?
yeah, supposedly. That's what I was told.
Oh shit.
So, and somehow I just, it's a family-owned business, and they had.
Right.
I mean, I knew them, so I always wondered. We talked about it more than once about them franchising, and they were working on it, but it's a lot of detail. And and of course, my question to him was, "What about quality assurance?" And he goes, "Well, that's the problem." He goes, "How do I make sure that the people that buy the franchise are going to follow the, because it's my name they're going to ruin."
Right, exactly.
And
well, that's one of the things that really affected McDonald's at the beginning when they franchised.
Oh God, yeah. I knew some of those shysters too. I'll tell you.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
have
Tony.
not watched that movie with about the called The Founder with Michael Keaton about McDonald's, I'm guessing there's a lot of truth to it. Obviously, it's probably not 100% true, but there's enough truth to it that I'm sure, because it definitely does not put him in the best of light.
Nope.
So, it's probably got to have a pretty good heavy grain of truth to it.
Okay, what is dog meat going on about? He doesn't know.
He's yelping.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Better find him because he can die.
Well, I know he can, but he doesn't need a stim pack or anything. He's just growling. I don't know. Maybe he's got a hinder binder or something.
Could be. Yeah, my daughter goes, we've had takeaway food, enough takeaway food to last us for the year.
Oh God, yeah.
She's done.
Yeah, I had pizza on my birthday, and I had pizza yesterday, so it's like.
You have a good birthday?
It turned out to be a great birthday, So I was not having a good morning, and just the way shit goes some days for me, So.
Right.
And I was having a crying jag and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, which really, so I was depressed. I'm not sure why, but I was. So anyway, my sister, we were planning on doing something, and she hadn't told me what we were doing. So she called finally. I called her, I think, actually. And so we went out for pizza. As soon as she said, where we were going for pizza, that just kind of perked me right up. And then it's called Oregano's, and they have thin crust pizza. And when I say thin crust, it's exactly the way I envision all pizza should be made. It has enough crust to hold the rest of the ingredients and no more. And I don't want to eat a loaf of bread when I eat pizza. I want to eat pizza. Yeah.
So you're not a big fan of the Chicago deep dish style.
Now, there's only 2 that I actually like, a deep dish, and they are both Chicago style. But my favorite is Lou Malnati's. I knew Lou when he had 2 restaurants, one downtown, and he put one out in the suburbs.
I've heard about him. Yeah.
That was cool.
And that is.
No, he did put it out in the suburbs.
Yeah. And he passed away, but his kids took over, and they opened up another 3rd store finally in Schaumburg. It cost them $1.2 million to renovate the building. They made the money back in 6 months.
Wow. Schaumburg's out where Legoland is.
Yeah.
So it gives you an idea of like how far we had to go.
Yep.
I was like, oh dear Lord.
Well, actually, it's kind of on depending on which way you want to go back, but it's actually kind of on your way, depending on the direction you really want to go. Because
if we left earlier this morning, we probably could have went up there.
Thank you, Iskar.
Checked it out, today, but we didn't leave until nearly 11.
Right.
So it was like, yeah, let's go home.
Well, that makes sense, when you think about it. So.
Right.
So, but yeah, and then we went and saw Dunkirk. And,
did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I would give it, 3 stars. I thought it was a really good movie. It was way, way too loud. They have this 3D surround sound thing. And I thought I was going to start bleeding from my ears or something. God, it was fucking loud. And I forgot, I usually would take earplugs with me. Welcome back, Tony. And, because it's just way, way, way too loud for me. Being, it's just, I get real sensitive hearing. And I'd like to keep my hearing, so.
Sure.
The rest of me is falling apart, but I can still hear pretty good, so. Shit. Come on, you. Damn. So, anyway, really good storyline, I thought, oh, another fat man. Jesus, that's what I need, is another fat man. Can I carry it? No, I guess so.
And how many times you said that in your life,
yeah,
Di?
Really?
It's gone.
Got the book of science, though.
No.
Okay, where's all this side chatter coming from?
Oh my god, it's everything.
I think it's Ben.
Yeah, it's Ben. He's
Is
yelling at the game.
Yeah.
Because he's playing, I'm not allowed to right now, so.
Oh.
He's playing a game?
I played all day.
What's he playing Fallout?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Tell him that they can't hear him.
They can't hear you. Hush.
Yeah, when he can yell at the TV all he wants and they still can't hear him.
That's right. Yeah, so he's got to
Okay,
keep...
never mind, you're good. You can yell. You can wake up the neighborhood.
No, he can't. I wonder how I get into this...
conversation.
Oh, that reminds me. You guys are going to love this. So, going from Maryville to downtown Chicago, the GPS had us go through Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana.
Let me tell you, that place is a shithole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. My daughter, who's never played Fallout, but she's watched me a little bit, watched a couple of my videos and stuff, she goes, Dad, this looks just like Fallout. And it does.
I know, but here's the thing. It still looks better than Detroit does.
Yeah. How sad is that? Because the only building, and we drove all the way up Broadway, which goes right smack down through the middle of Gary, Indiana.
Yep.
We drove from top to bottom of Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
The only building that looked even halfway decent then that includes Church's Chicken, Popeye Chicken, and KFC.
Oh, wow.
The only building out of every building we passed that looked even halfway decent was the city library. Everything else looked like it was like about ready to just collapse on itself. It was freaking horrible. Oh my God. And then on the way back, we had to drive through it again, and it was getting later in the day, and it gets dark much earlier there than it does here in Iowa, you know, which makes sense due to, you know, time of the day and how farther east they are and all that kind of stuff. So it was like 5:30 when we were coming through, and it's starting to get dark, and I'm like, God, we got to get through this fucking town. Like, everything I've heard, you don't want to be in Gary, Indiana at nighttime. Like, my brother has to work sometimes in Gary, Indiana, and as soon as it starts getting dark, they just pack up shop and then, you know, they leave. Like, none of the train crews, nobody works at night.
Nope.
They're like, fuck it, we're not working at night in
Yeah.
Gary, Indiana. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, or Whiting, or there's a whole bunch of
Right.
towns there. I mean, they're right in a row, and
Right.
but Gary is, well, it's like the south side of Chicago. The only problem with the south side of Chicago is they just run out and shoot up your car. You know,
Right.
so
Well, my brother said apparently north side of Chicago, there's an area up there that he had to go work, and same scenario.
yeah,
The
Rogers
guy
Park.
said,
Yep, Rogers Park.
When it gets dark, just leave. Don't mess around. Lock your shit up and go.
Yeah.
And they said, be careful picking anything up off the ground. You know, pay attention to what you're picking up, because you might, you know, poke yourself with a needle. All that kind
yeah.
of stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's not. There's just, yeah, it's really bad. I mean, it's just. As a matter of fact, there's a place right down by the Science and Industry Museum where you were at, about 4 blocks away, and basically the people down there know not to cross a certain street because the cops literally line up and they don't fuck around, they just shoot you. And
Wow.
yeah, because if you're caught on the other side of the street, it's Washington Boulevard, I think it's the name of the street, and which is the back side of the Science and Industry Museum. They know you're up to no good.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they just patrol the street, and but it's really, really bad there. I've used to work in that area, do a lot of service calls and stuff, and I mean, there's like roving gangs, you know, and they carry machine guns and crap. I mean, they're not fucking around. I mean, they just start blasting away. So yeah, it's pretty bizarre. So yeah.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Tony.
Angela's here. Where?
And Tony's in here too.
Tony?
Oh, Tony are both in here.
I am.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
There we
Yeah.
go. My mic was muted.
That
Sorry.
might explain why I couldn't hear you.
I was talking and I'm like, well, what the hell, you guys?
Yes, we were ignoring you intentionally. So,
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds like normal.
yeah. So are you working tomorrow? You're not working tomorrow.
I'm not working tomorrow.
So-
I'm off.
Yeah, so you're going to stay all night.
I don't know about that. I'll probably fall asleep super early, but, you know. I'm going to stay as late as I want to now.
What is the Brotherhood of Steel doing here? I should go back and get that next mission, I suppose. What are these guys doing here? Where's the Paladin? Come on, I cleared this place and this is the way you guys treat me? What a bunch of assholes. I tell you, I get no respect.
Angela, Cheyenne Rose that's in here, that's my niece.
You don't
Just
need
give
to.
me
You don't need to tell everybody that.
I'm very
Well, hello,
proud of
Cheyenne.
her.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
My baby doll. Of course I have to tell everyone.
You've got all the sweet ladies in here tonight.
Yeah, and then you got me. You know, so
I was going to say, and then you got Gary, but, you know, whatever.
Right.
no, it's just
No.
he's a lot sweeter lady than I am. So
Is that an insult or a compliment? I'm trying to figure it out.
you can take it either way. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do.
The boys said hello.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys. Arr.
Hello, boys.
Oh, they're in love with me.
No, Gary, no,
Oh
no,
my.
no, no, no.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I need more. Do I need more lisp? Tony,
Yeah, I think
or
so. I
how
think
do
so.
I have to do that?
Surprised they're not chanting.
Take the bass out of your voice.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
you're right.
yeah. Just imagine us squeezing you by the nuts, and then you'll have the right, you know. I guess I've already been here. Shit. Well, that sucks. Okay, I guess since the Brotherhood has shown up, I guess I've done everything here that you need to do. They don't show up until you're done, so. Do I get a brownie or something? You know, some cookies maybe? What?
Yeah,
Cake.
popcorn.
Popcorn? Cake?
Right?
Come on.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a great big, what's it called? German something or other cake in my,
German chocolate cake?
yeah, for my birthday, so. Yes. So I'm going like, ooh, fun. So, you know, it cracked me up, the kids, because apparently my brother-in-law planned for this or something. So anyway, so his daughter showed up with their kids, you know. Well, they didn't like the German chocolate cake. So I left that one alone, and so it's basically an entire cake I got to take home with me. So, okay, I can do that.
Excellent. Yeah.
You know,
Right? I wouldn't complain about an entire cake.
yeah, really. And the thing is, I loved it. It was made with cherries. The ones I'm used to have usually made with raspberries. And this was made with cherries, but it wasn't the maraschino cherries. It was just regular cherries. So they weren't real sweet. It wasn't real sweet, so it's got this little bit of tartness going, and I'm going like, damn, this is good. So yeah, and it's got, I gotta find out where she got it, because it's got like whipped cream in it. Or something.
Man, you're making me want cake now. Stop it.
So yeah, so I'm kind of going like, okay, I could do this. So I really like pies myself, and you know, a good pie.
Hair pie?
Yeah, hair pies are one of my favorites. You know, I like the Muff Diver special. So
Yeah. I'll take
Whatever
two.
floats your boat.
yeah, you know, that little piece of pie is just, it's like manna from heaven. So, but anyway, okay. Are we disgusting enough now?
It's Sunday night. Anything goes.
I know. Okay, we got scared Mike off already.
Oh, sorry you gotta go, Mike. See you
Omni,
later.
Omni Dislife. I still use compulsive Windows 3.1. Okay. There's nothing that runs on 3.1. I got a computer, laptop here, an old Toshiba. That's what's on it is Windows 3.1, and I crack up because you can turn it on, and that's all it will do. Yeah. So I actually went and rummaged around in my old game disks to see if I had a Windows 3.1 Windows game somewhere. So it worked. The computer works perfectly. I mean, it's a really nice little computer, but it's, yeah, it's probably an 8086 or something. I don't know what's that, 286 maybe. But it's got a nice display for the type that it is. I mean, Toshiba made really good laptops. So I'm kind of reluctant to toss it, but I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. So
Yeah, it doesn't really serve much purpose anymore.
now, well, the thing is, if you play, if you're using Basic, you know, there's a lot of people out there who use Basic or Basic Plus for writing programs. It runs great on it, you know. So I have an old program that I ran for years. It runs in Basic, so I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Ooh, we got Raiders. Raiders in the stone. That's one now.
What is going on with these emojis, you guys? What are you doing?
I don't know what they're doing. Are they doing the poopy pant thing again?
I'm just
I
pushing
want to see
buttons.
how many they have.
I'm like, okay, there's food. That makes sense. And now there's just like file folders, cameras. Like, what?
It is not too loud. Oh, poopy pants.
I was going to use a mini nuke because I got a mini nuke, and except I already killed them all. So I'm going like, well, poop. Oh no, there's one left. Where is he? Come on, I'm going to mini nuke the house. Ooh. I don't remember using a mini nuke in a... Here's a fat man. How many mini nukes do I actually have? 13. Wow. Okay, I got plenty of mini nukes. Come on. Where are you, buddy? Are you still in the house? He's still there. Didn't kill him. Not much of a mini nuke, is it?
Pretty. Pretty.
Okay, that got him. Well, maybe not. What's dog meat going on about?
What are all these? These are pretty.
He's still there. Look at that.
I don't know what all these symbols mean, but they look pretty. Whee.
Some of those are zodiac symbols.
He can reach me. He can reach me with a gun, but the mini nuke doesn't do shit. Look at this.
Oh, here's a cool one.
Tony's sending roses to everybody.
Oh.
How sweet.
Tony. He's a big sweetheart.
I'm a big softie, I really am.
He is.
Okay, did I finally get him after 7 mini nukes? Jesus Christ! What a waste of a gun.
This cars is very
Looks like he's trying to tell a story.
Okay.
Biohazard.
Alright, okay, wait a minute. Where's my moderators?
So, alright.
So what do you want to happen here?
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to not do all those.
Especially, you know, Denise.
If somebody actually puts something in there to read, Dia is not gonna see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Tony put a bunch of roses.
I don't give a fuck what he put in there. You don't spam my channel with emojis. It's in the written rules, you clusterfucks. So...
Hey, whoa!
Hey, don't you whoa me! Quit spamming my channels.
I was just gonna say I wasn't doing it, so.
Oh
just,
yeah, of course,
all
yes.
that anger at
Yeah, you're not doing. It's not my fault. I'm not doing it. Gary's doing it. No, Tony's doing it. Name.
He's touching me.
I knew it. You guys are all doing touchy-feely stuff behind my back. And I'm not even included. That's what the pisser is, you know, so.
Sunday late night.
Children, stop fighting.
It just goes to hell in a handbasket, and that's all there is to it, so.
I will turn this stream around.
You will ya? By all means. What are you going to do? Put it in reverse?
Yep.
Will that work?
Yep.
I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, that was great, guys. Thank you, Gary. You really, you know, got down on them. I think they should get timeouts.
Well, I was busy doing something else. I was trying to find. I had to verify my signature to sign the petition to make George Soros considered a
national hero.
No, to make George Soros considered a domestic terrorist.
Oh, okay.
So I had to sign that petition real quick.
All right. Yeah, well, that sounds reasonable.
Hey, Lava. How the hell are you?
Lava? Hey. I did a 3-hour stream with him today. We're working on a... oh, I got one with the mini nuke. Okay. Got 2 with... 7 mini nukes. I killed 2 raiders.
I feel like there's something wrong with that equation.
Yes, I mean, I thought the house would just, like, go up in flames or something. Nope.
Nah.
Nah,
It's like driving a car that gets gallons per mile.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was very disappointing. Very disappointing.
You gotta love a school like when we put in for my daughter to be absent. You know, we told them she was going to be absent. We had to sign a thing saying that she was going to be absent, blah, blah, blah. They still emailed us and told us that she was absent.
Just so you know.
Right, exactly.
Well, it could have been forged. It could have been forged, you know. So.
Right. But they send you one for every class that she's absent in.
Oh my god, that would be annoying.
Yeah, you're going, that's not necessary, thanks.
Yeah, well, their intention is to be annoying, so yeah. Okay, let's go drop off our junk. I certainly don't need to be carrying a Fat Man since it doesn't do anything. And I need to repair my plasma rifle, so off we go.
My voice sounds not child friendly. Well, that's too bad because this is not a child friendly stream tonight.
That's
so,
right. So we're going to chop you up into little pieces and serve you as hors d'oeuvres.
Right, exactly.
Oh, we're the White Glove Society tonight. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
you got it.
I missed the memo.
You did.
Well,
I did not see you at the meeting, so
is
you know.
is it my job to check the distribution list on that memo?
Nope.
Maybe. I don't know. I might have missed it. I've been really bad about, actually checking the emails and being here.
Well,
There's no guys here. It's all women.
Preston, just so you know, I'm the only guy here. Well, Tony's in here, but he's not talking. So, there's Tony. So everybody else
can't get a word in
is a
everywhere
woman.
anyway with fucking bunch of Americans everywhere.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so God forbid should you be talking with Americans, so.
You're the one and only Brit. You're the token Brit. Way to go.
Token Brit. Yes.
Hey, Crow. How the hell are you?
Scarecrow.
Hey, Crow. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Mike's back. He ain't got work tomorrow.
Well, welcome back, Mike.
Oh, he finally realized he didn't have to work tomorrow? Cool.
Yeah, you gotta love a holiday called Labor Day.
Yeah.
That gives you the day off.
Yep, there you go. It's not a bank day. Banks are still banks are open.
we don't have those well-named holidays like Summer Bank Holiday.
British summertime bank holiday.
I'm pretty positive that it took Parliament probably half a session, basically half a year to try to figure out what they were going to name all those holidays. Well, we want to give all the banks a holiday, one for every season. Well, what should we call them? Should we call them something different for each one, or what should we do? And then they started 2 or 3 committees to figure out the naming convention for them, and after it's all said and done, they finally signed a bill or whatever you guys do in Parliament that says we'll just call it Summer Bank Holiday, and then we'll have Autumn Bank Holiday, and then we can have Winter Bank Holiday and Spring Bank Holiday. Aren't we brilliant? We're so awesome.
And we have Good Friday, which is spectacularly on a Friday.
Amazing enough, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And Easter Monday, which is actually on a Monday.
Oh, damn. How creative.
How is Easter... How do you have a holiday called Easter Monday?
Right? Like just the day after Easter?
Yep.
Like, what are you recovering from?
Well, it's just like Boxing Day, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, so I guess that's when they go duke it out for the better deals or something. I don't know. So.
No, that's the day when you throw away all the boxes from Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jaeger. How the hell are you?
Jaeger, hello. How are you? You have to do the stupid update and look at your mods. Just delete all your mods. Go with the Creation Club.
I didn't actually have anything wrong with all my mods. I did the update and everything was fine. So I don't know what happened with my game.
Good? That's good.
Yeah,
I didn't mess up anything. I was really nervous about it. It did the update and I was like, you know what? Screw you, PlayStation. Because I had paused it thinking, okay, I'm going to look at my mods list and then I'll update so that I know, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then I went back in and it had updated auto update it does. So I was pissed at my PlayStation for 2 days and I was like, fine, I'll turn this thing on. So I turned it on to see if it messed up and it didn't. So my PlayStation and I are on good terms.
Wow, yeah, it just scrambled all of mine. It just rearranged the whole list. So
Mike, don't be that way. Mike doesn't like the Creation Club.
Mike!
Don't be that way, Mike. Creation Club's good. It's innocent. It doesn't hurt anybody. It's just there.
Well, it's the first iteration of the Creation Club. They needed to get it out there. So it doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles yet. Okay, we understand that. Jeez.
It's going to cost me a fucking fortune.
Preston.
Why would it cost you a fortune?
No one is.
Because I have to have it. Because I have to have it, and then I have to have everything that's on it. Because I've got everything else that's come out with the box game, so I need all of it.
Well, now you don't trust me. You don't need.
A completionist.
Yeah, but you don't need the funny red suit with the chrome head. The Prey, is that what it's from?
Yeah, I'm not going. What is it? Law unfriendly.
Right. It would. Yes, it's lore unfriendly. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not going law unfriendly.
Yeah.
At the moment, the only one that I will probably get well, I know I'm going to get the backpack one because.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's a really cool mod.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
or DLC.
Sweet. Right. Or add-on thing or whatever. Right.
Yeah. Well, it's from Bethesda, and it's if it's from the people that create the game, it's considered downloadable content. So.
Right.
You know, people keep trying to call them mods, and I hate to tell you this, but they don't show up in my mod list. I got mods.
Yeah, I don't understand why they call them mods. They should just be DLC.
Yeah.
They're not mods.
They're not.
And that's the thing. Japik, how the hell are you?
Oh, Japik?
Japik doesn't like it either. Oh. I think
everybody's got pure hate for it.
See, the thing is that, like, the only complaint I have for it at the moment, and not that I've downloaded any of them, but the only complaint I have at the moment is I feel like the pricing's off a bit. Everything else, I think, is good. We could do. Like, they promise you that it's not going to jack up any of your saves. Win right there. You know, that's an instant win.
Yep.
How many people have had their saves or their game completely destroyed because of mods?
Me.
Like, everybody in here except for probably Angela.
Yeah, I haven't, which is surprising. I probably should have by now, actually.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yours doesn't even crash, does it?
It does. It crashes in certain settlements.
Oh, okay.
But that's just because it's glitchy, not necessarily because of mods, I think. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, see, mine just takes a shit in the middle of... I could be standing there looking at the sunrise and it'll just crash. It's like,
I mean, mine crashes a lot, but I don't know if it's necessarily because of mods.
Yeah.
It might just be because the game is like, nope. I'm done.
Hey, Smy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you. Yeah, he hasn't been here in ages.
Smy just snuck in, and Japik's in here, and we got quite a few people.
Man, yeah, full house.
We have a lot of people here, and we have a whole 12 watching. So it just seems like a lot. Let's see. I need to go to the Citadel because I got to go see what's his face. I think.
Yeah, Mr. What's-His-Face.
Yeah, that guy. The dweeb.
That guy.
The dweeb, yeah. So, stands around with a plasma rifle. Mouth and order.
I need to go back and finish Fallout 3. At this point, I don't know what you're doing or where you are.
Right,
I didn't finish this part.
I didn't play any of the DLCs, so...
Why are they hanging outside the door here?
I haven't played the game, so...
Oh, you never played Fallout 3?
Nope.
No? Oh,
okay. I got to the point where I was just getting ready to go see the Brotherhood of Steel, you know, to progress the main storyline. I'd done everything else. I was max level. Like, the only thing I had left to do was go find a few bobbleheads and, you know, whatever magazines. And then
couldn't tell you,
them,
Jaeger.
and then college kicked off, so...
Oh, yeah, that's why I lost like 3.5 months worth of data because the damn backup was corrupted. So it's like, oh, great. Yeah. I had a hiccup in my thing, so I reloaded Fallout 4, and I went to restore the backup, corrupted backup. Great.
I lost 136 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denise lost her
entire thing, everything.
Yeah.
251.
That still blows my mind that you guys are up that high in levels. I haven't even broken 100 yet on my main save.
Those bastards
my main save, I think I was at
there were doubters inside the Citadel to be certain, but Lyons was behind you all the way, and that was good enough for me.
Right.
I can't think of a better compliment but to simply say the Brotherhood would be almost nothing without you.
I did it 100% all the way through for every single DLC, everything. Persevered through all of the crap, through Nuka World, everything.
Well, yes.
250,000.
If you're still up for it, I could always use a hand with my next
Jepic,
assignment.
did you finally get your game to load?
Still a major problem in the capital wasteland.
I know you said
one of our primary missions is to cleanse this place of their stink.
On
all I need you to do is to thin their numbers.
I think he was playing Automatron.
Yeah,
Automatron, right? Couldn't get through the Automatron.
I'm outfitting your Pip-Boy with the same blood sampling device we usually give our scouts. After you kill a mutant, grab a sample from its corpse, bring it here. I'll see you're properly compensated for your ammo expenditure.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Fucking dipstick. Okay.
All right, we'll see you later. Keep your eyes peeled for muties.
That's Paladin Tristan.
Yeah, he's a fucking knob. You know, so...
How many people in this game are non-killable? You kill everybody.
Yeah, you probably...
Fallout 3?
Yeah.
Well, the new version, Jaeger, I think the new version of Skyrim that they made was just to update the visual. They did a special edition of Skyrim, just to update the visuals to bring it more in line with Fallout 4. I don't think that they're ever going to do Fallout 3 upgrade to bring it up into line. It's just too old.
Yeah, PlayStation is going to be letting you stream it or something on Play. I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, of course they want to charge you money for it. So you can play it on your you can play Fallout 3 on your PlayStation. You just have to download it through the through the PlayStation Store, and I don't know what they're charging for it, but you can bet PlayStation's going to be a tidy sum. So I'm not quite sure how that's working, but.
See you later, Crow.
Later, Crow.
See you, Crow. Take care.
Come back when you can stay longer.
Only if you feel like it, though. We don't want to think you're being forced. You know, like being forced to use the Creation Club. So.
I don't feel like I'm being forced to use the Creation Club. I honestly don't know all that much about it because I don't care that much about it. So I'm just like, fuck it.
I got this notification on my PS4 about this streaming thingy that, you know, I couldn't figure it out. I mean, I'm going like, wait a minute. Because they had this whole list of games that and Fallout 3 was in the list. So it was New Vegas. I'm going like, how the hell are you going to do that on a PlayStation 4? So I went to their page, and it was even more confusing, and maybe I was kind of rushed for time, so maybe I just, you know, didn't do it right or something, but anyway.
It seems kind of like that thing they did for Xbox a few months ago with Fallout 4, where they could just, like, over a weekend or something, stream it and play it.
Well, that's what I thought it was, but they want to charge you money, and I was trying to find out what it was going to cost.
Huh. Maybe they're putting it on, like, the PlayStation Network? Is that what they're doing? Like, the PSN thing?
That's where I went, yes, that's where I went and found it. It was on the PSN thingy. So I don't have it. I mean, I don't have PS Plus. I don't have any of that crap.
Yeah,
because it's if you buy it ahead of time, or whatever they call it, you know, it's only $120 a year or something. I'm going, I ain't paying you $120 for, you know, some goofy ass, you know, shit. So.
Now, Tony, there's something I think is a fucking money grab. The VR thing.
Oh yeah, without shadow.
Well, I mean that to me, like, I don't know. I just find I would never play VR. Like,
have you played anything VR?
No, I've seen some plays of it and that kind of stuff. First of all, I'm pretty sure I'd probably get fucking nauseous trying to play it.
Yeah, I tried playing golf doing it, and it was absolutely horrendous. Worst feeling I've ever felt in my entire life.
I mean, to me, it's such a niche type of thing to do that it just seems useless. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, it's neat. It's a neat little experience, you know. And I did VR 20 years ago or more.
Yeah.
You know, just to check it out. But you know, obviously, it's a lot better now than what it was then. You know.
Well, it ain't a whole lot better if you ask me. So.
it's still one of those things that it's just like.
Okay, yes, Garcia.
I mean, it might be neat because, from what I understand, if they, Fallout 4 and Skyrim would be the first real, like, serious games to be able to do VR. Like, everything else is more like just environmental, go check it out, type of thing. Walk around and whatever. The golf and that kind of stuff, whatever. But, I don't know. I just find, like, to put the amount of effort they're going to put into both of those games to be able to do VR is, like, do they honestly think they're going to make a shit ton of money off of it?
Well, they probably are going to make a shit ton of money off it anyway, though, aren't they? Let's face it.
Well,
I mean, the amount of people that have gone out and bought VR headsets already, what were they like? They were like 400 quid or something stupid like that. And I mean, like, people have done it and gone out and bought them. So
right.
Obviously people are interested in doing it. But I mean, I can't understand. I mean, you've got to have a fucking great big room to be able to play in, for starters.
Yeah, you got to have, like, I mean, the average living room, what are you going to do? Empty out your furniture so you can play this freaking game?
Pretty much, that's what you'd have to do, wouldn't you? Because, I mean, there's no way you could, I mean, you'd be bumping into sofas and all sorts.
Right.
Right.
So I just don't see it panning out myself. I looked at some VR stuff. I looked at the Occult, which at the time was going for $900.
Right.
And it's come down to like $750 now or something. It depends on which model you want. And then there's another one that uses your iPhone.
Yeah, there's different ones you can just use your smartphone with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got offered, when I bought my new Samsung, I got offered the VR headset, and I was just like, yeah, no, I don't want it, thanks very much.
Well, yeah, but here's the problem. You got to buy a $600 phone to put it into a $400 headset.
Exactly.
It's like, say what? And why would I do this? It's like... So yeah, to me it's just like a total
immersion.
But all I did was get sick. So I'm one of those people that have that weird thing going on, and trust me, it was not.
I'm immersed enough on my 60-inch LCD TV, so I'm fine. I'm immersed enough. Thank you.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I'm sitting like 2 foot away from my monitor. I have a 27-inch monitor.
Exactly. What do you need to do? Exactly.
Yeah, it's like right there in my face. If you build the game right, I don't need to have it like, a half an inch from my eyeballs to be immersed in it.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you in that regard. So like I said, for what you supposedly get, which I don't think really is a whole lot.
It's a cash cow. Without a doubt, it's a cash cow.
Yeah,
and I mean, they're plugging money into VR. Start developing the next one, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about the one that you're doing now.
Hey, Hen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Work on the new engine, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Considering they're using the same engine from clear back to Fallout 3, and maybe even before Fallout 3.
Yeah, it was out before Fallout 3.
4.
So.
Work on the new fucking engine so we can have a new version of Elder Scrolls and a new version of Fallout on a new engine.
Really let's just fall back on our old favorite, Skyrim.
No, they're just going to stick to what we've got, and that's it.
Yeah, let's not do anything new.
Japik. Thanks for stopping by, Japik. Have a good one, buddy.
Japik, take care, mate.
Bye, Japik.
See you. Yeah, I got to get my build to you. I'm just about done, but I keep getting sidetracked. So I'm almost done with it.
Slacker.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for you to get back, Gary, to egg me on. So.
Consider yourself egged.
I started one, but I think I don't think I'm gonna build at Coastal Cottage again. I don't think I can do it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I sent Japik a tweet with my link to mine. And
besides, I have to work on my Rube Goldberg machine.
There you go.
I still don't know what I'm gonna do for that, but I want to do something.
Well, like I said, the ultimate goal is to just do something very simple and basic, right? Like what I showed mine. I just want to open a door, and then you do one thing, and then it's just a chain reaction.
Yeah.
And so it's just a matter of finding things that you can make the chain reaction with. And like my one video where I announced the challenge, I showed that those arms from the
yes, can be used to push something.
Belts and stuff. Yeah, you can use those to push stuff and knock stuff over. So there's an option. You can use the paintball thing to hit those target switches. So that's it could be a chain reaction. There's lots of things you can make be the chain reaction. So it's there's a lot of options. I mean, it would have been nice if there's a lot, other things you can do. I'm working on one now that I think will be pretty cool. I'm going to use one of the trap triggers with the laser thing, and get a caged thing to walk through it and set that off. So
okay.
Right? So basically, one of the things will shut off the deal to open up the cage. So then it'll come wandering out across the thing, and that sets off the next one. So
okay.
Right. So there's plenty of things that you can do.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't ever build with that kind of thing in mind, and so it's going to take me a little bit to kind of go through and figure out what would be able to connect and interact with this other thing that's going to interact with this other thing. So
right, that's the same problem.
Challenge
yeah,
for
that's
me.
the problem I got, because I don't really think of things in that way. So
right, and I don't think of things in that way, and a lot of people don't. I mean, that's not, obviously that's not what we normally do to build. I mean, if we put in switches and stuff, it's just to serve a purpose. I might put in one of the target switches to fire off a cannon, so I can make the, give myself, better, a better background, weather, right? To improve the weather, to fire off one of the weather mortars.
Right.
Or something
like that. Right. So, you might use something like that, but that's a one-shot thing. You shoot the target because you're going to be out and running around or whatever, and it fires off the mortar, and you go back about your business. It's not a chain reaction thing, but so the goal would be to have, something else do it. It's just kind of, you just take it like one section at a time, and next thing you know, you're like, okay, well, I did this, and then it did that. It caused that to happen, and then, oh, well, then I can make that do this. Like if you had one turn on a conveyor belt, have something on the conveyor belt fall off or run into something.
Is somebody asking you a question about how I'm multi-streaming? Is that what's going on?
Hank just asked if you live stream on Twitch, and so I just pointed out that you are doing the multi-streaming thing.
Ah, okay, yes. I multi-stream with Restream, which allows me to stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer all at the same time. And then when you see the chat, it actually puts the chat through the same way, through using my name. And so you get to see and talk to everybody that's on all three channels. It's not just on Twitch. This is why I do it, because I have people on Twitch, I have people on Mixer, and I have people on YouTube. So
Gaia is walk the dog time.
It is indeed.
Oh yes, I did see that, and I was going to remind you, but got behind.
I usually forget myself, so.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see who would notice. That's all.
Right.
I didn't want to, deny you people your chance in the spotlight.
The chat is usually like right on it too, like 9:59, 59.
That's Kevin. He does that.
Yeah.
It's like he's got a freaking stopwatch or something, and
yeah.
It's like damn.
Even time on his mobile phone every 5 minutes.
Yeah. So. Well, he does. He actually sends me a 5-minute. By the way, it's 5 minutes to walk the dog, and I'm going, oh, okay, thank you.
5-minute warning.
Yeah, and then of course I forget because 5 minutes goes by, and that could be a lifetime for me. So, but yeah, But a matter of fact, Hank, just to answer another question for you, I turned down Twitch's affiliate program because if I did that, I would not be allowed to restream. I could not simulcast, and I don't know anybody's making any money off of Twitch in their affiliate program, so they give you a bunch of toys for children, and I don't run a Toy for Tot channel here, so
right.
it doesn't work for me. So if they want to actually talk about, you know, driving business and so forth and whatnot, then hey, I'll be happy to sit down with them and talk to them.
Have a good night, Mike.
See you, Mike. Take care. But yeah, they're you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm providing a service for them because they get advertising,
right.
you know, and whatnot. Because there are people who are on Twitch and they come to my channel and they like the fact that I'm multi-streaming. So
Twitch is a bit underhanded, really.
I think so too. A disco 2 Saturdays? I don't know what that means, Jaeger.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. There's a lot of people.
Explain.
Yes, use words.
Or small words.
Either way,
words at all would be good.
Yes.
Use words, form them into sentences that gathered together make thoughts. That'd be great.
That we can comprehend.
Right.
Well, now you're asking for too fucking much. You know?
We're a demanding bunch.
So Saturday
Conveyance
night
is to form a paragraph.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, Saturday. Well, I streamed yesterday.
that's
so
even more too complicated.
is that what you're talking
Rather.
about, Jaeger? That I streamed yesterday? So yeah. Everybody was just sitting around with their thumbs up their butt. And I said, well, anybody want me to stream? Oh, yeah, would you please? Okay, fine. You know, drop of a hat. Give me a nickel, I'll stream. Hell, just mention the nickel and I'll...
Just
Sunday
mention the
nights
nickel.
Sunday nights is often like this.
Yes, we get pretty bizarre.
Right.
Now it's time for me to turn to hooch. I gotta go get my hooch. So...
That's when it gets really crazy.
Yeah, yep. Hey, Davey, how you doing? Welcome back.
Oh, Davey, you why did you come back? Why,
really. Okay, I'll be back. Hey, Tony, can you turn up your volume at all? Or maybe let me check mine. Maybe I got you turned down a bit.
It might be me. It might be me.
Well, I can check easy enough. Let me see if because some of the channels, because you can individually, that's what I like about Discord, is that you can individually control volume. Well, I'll get you set for normal. I can turn you up a bit on my side.
Oh, my output volume's set quite low.
It was? I can hear you.
It was indeed. Any better now?
Oh, yes, much better. I can turn you back down a little bit.
Turn me down a bit then.
Okay, great. It's very hard to balance Discord and all the different volume settings. I mean, doing the restream thing, it's kind of tough. Because I'm an idiot, you know, so I mean, go figure, right? So
there's no way you're an idiot, Di, because you've got it up and running and nobody else I know's streaming on 3 different levels.
There's a couple out there. There's a couple. Oxhorn is one of them. So I know other people have tried and can't do it, but you know, so back in a few, folks. Gotta go get something with alcohol in it. I gotta soothe my throat. I got a bit of a scratchy throat. Back in a minute.
A bunch of Americans and 1 British guy. That's all we've got in this for.
Right. So Di, obviously.
The novelty British guy.
Yeah. So we have Di, we have myself, who's Loco 4-Pack, also known as Gary. Tony is the token British guy, and we have Angela. Say hello, Angela.
Hello.
Oh, you were supposed to say hello, Angela.
Oh, hello, Angela.
See, there you go.
Oh, what happened to the sexy voice? That was the upbeat voice. I wanted the smooth, sexy voice.
Hello.
That's better.
That's better. Yeah, so we're getting there now.
The sultry voice.
Yeah.
The sultry voice. Yeah, keep to that one.
Yeah.
I guess it is late night, so.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll try to keep it, you know, lounge singery.
There you go. And then we have Lava in here.
What's up, everyone?
There you go.
Hey.
Lava.
Kat is also British.
Right.
So she's got a cool accent.
So Tony's our token Brit for the night. And
Indeed.
Lava's our token modder for the night.
Yep, I'm actually studying this creation kit for a mission to do my mods, so.
Oh, excellent. So you're going to try to get one released out on Creation Club. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Bethesda wants to, offer me, whatever, however it works.
Those in the U. Is that reaching for it? It felt kind of reachy.
It was a little reachy, but I mean, eh.
Yeah.
She sounded a little bit like, come on.
Nah.
I don't think the Creation Club is so much a cash grab. I mean, it is and it isn't. It's providing something that resembles a service, but at the same time, Bethesda is a fucking company, and they're in it to make money. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts, creating games to sell to us. It's not like they went, hey, let's create Fallout 4 and just give it to people. So, they're in the business to make money.
Of course they are.
So,
and if you look at it this way, a PS4 user who doesn't want to use mods and doesn't want to break their game and doesn't want to use unauthorized stuff and is getting stuff from Bethesda that they're saying isn't going to break your game, but yes, all right, you're going to have to pay for it. What can you say? You're going to have to say, well, you're either going to want to break your game or run with the Creation Club. It's your choice.
Right. Oh, you get the third option of just saying fucking play it completely.
Fuck it and play it vanilla.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I'm a PC player and I play vanilla because I used to use mods and basically broke my game. And it was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm just not going to use mods. So I've been mod free since just before Far Harbor dropped. So
wow,
that's a fairly long time, right? I mean, and the time I've gone mod